Hello my sweet little succulents. How are you doing? Today, we are going through my plant family, my cute little plant babies. I want to show some of them off. I actually made a video about this not super long ago, but I wasn't super happy with it. Just looking back, it's amazing what you can learn about yourself from watching older videos. It's weird. I rambled way too much and I was just like not satisfied with it. I left it up. If you want to see it, go ahead. I don't recommend it. This one is a better, smoother, I think, process, showing off some babies of old, some brand new babies that I got not that long ago. So, you ready to take a tour of all of my sweet children? Let's go. This is Hathy. Hathy, they are a string or chain of hearts depending on who you ask. I named them Hathy mainly because, heart-shaped leaves, but also, I don't know, there's just something about like the texture of these little leaves that remind me of like frogs, which you'd think is terrible, but I don't know, like Hathy's skin to me, if Hathy was like a real thing in the real world, would be kind of toad-ish, so yeah. I've wanted one of these plants for a very, very long time. It's very exciting to finally have one. This is also growing like a new, baby new, see? Little sprout right there, so cute, so cute. Yeah, they have these, oh, it fell off. Oh no, it didn't fall off. These little pods, they have like blossoms, which I haven't seen, and then they turn into these like little pod things. You can kind of see it, that white thing right there. Yes. Afterward, but yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully a very long life with Hathy. Something that you should know about this kind of plant is these tangle so easily. When I was repotting, it was kind of a nightmare. And they're so thin and so delicate, you have to be careful you don't break them. But yeah, cute, cute. I'm a sucker for the ones that like droop over the pot and like kind of go all over. It's cute. So yes, Hathy and I will have a long friendship together. I think so. This is Noel. She started as just one of these little sprigs. A friend gave me Noel on Christmas last year, I think. I actually named Noel just because of the Christmas theme, but I like that Noel can also be after Deltarune, our precious baby Noel. My mom also has a pothos. Not this long, look how long. She got so big. Anyway, my mom has one, but my mom doesn't name plants, so I've unofficially named her Pothos December, so hopefully that's not going to have some terrible ramifications, because we don't really know much about that character yet, so we'll see. Anyway, see, she's got these pretty variegated leaves. They look like little hearts. She's so cute, and I love her. And she's still growing. Let me show you the tip part. Oh man, oh geez. There we go. See, she comes out of the ends. And she keeps growing. You see this little nubbly? It's gonna grow into a new leaf, and it keeps growing. These are like super easy. I think if you don't know how to take care of plants, or you usually murder your plants, I think pothos are good because they're really hardy. If my mom can keep this plant alive, so can you. Yeah, they need not a whole lot of intense care. They can flourish even in like bathrooms with just the regular lights, like not natural light, but I don't like to do that to my girl. But yeah, they're precious and they grow really long, and it's very satisfying to see. So yes, this next one is super unique. I love her. Madotsuki. I left some of the old leaves on because they didn't really pop off completely. So normally they're about this big, maybe bigger and thicker. These are the new ones that grew in. Basically, I bought Madotsuki during the dormancy period, so a little bit after these ones popped off, and since it's been getting colder, these new ones grew in. She is a sizzle frizzle. There's like a more real name for her, but I totally forgot. It's easy to remember, sizzle frizzle. Apparently, if she's doing well, she'll start growing a flower that smells like vanilla. But I have never seen it, so I hope to see it. Yeah, Madotsuki's a little weird. I named Madotsuki obviously after the main character in Yume Nikki because these little curlies reminded me of the curlies in that game, which I think are like a type of Japanese fern, but don't worry about it. They're similar to looking like this, so that's why. Yes, this plant is not easy to take care of. apparently, so I'm a little scared. But so far, I feel like we're doing okay. She was in a different pot and didn't do so well. And I think also during her dormancy, it wasn't a good time to buy and repot and do all this stuff when she's like, I'm trying to sleep, excuse me. But yeah, the colder temperatures are when she thrives, so hopefully she will grow big and strong. Look at these little ones. Do you see? Like, there's like little ones right here. They're so cute and little. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited to see Madotsuki's growth now that she's in her prime, so we'll see. I cannot show you this one for too long because, oh my god, she is so heavy. Can barely lift her. This is Natalie. This was my first plant I ever got as I don't know, I was pretty young. This plant is like 10 years old, so I got her when I was a youngin'. My mom thought she was ugly. Long story short, I'm taking care of her. She is very cute. She's a croton mami. Ugh. So the leaf variegation, so you can be green if she's not getting a lot of light, and if she's getting a lot of light, she can get red. You see these like red, yellow. So the more variegated, the more light. That's kind of usually how it works. She's a good girl. I just repotted her in this giant thing because she was getting too cramped in the one that she was in. But yeah, she's so cute. She's like 3 little weird trees just hanging out together. I had to put some rope because she's trying to fly all over the place. She's getting adjusted to her new home. But yes, precious, cute Natalie. Next up is a set of 3, which I will show individually. They're all an individual, but I feel like they should just go together. This is Axel. Leaning a little bit, darling, but okay. I didn't rotate well enough, huh? This one is Roxas, medium size. They're all sort of medium size. And Shion, tiny baby. Shion struggled, but is looking better now. These are jade plants. When I got them, maybe Axel was about like this up to here. Roxas was here, and like Shion was like a baby. I did not think Shion would survive, but she did. These are also from the same friend who gave me the cutting of Noel, gave me cuttings of her jade plant. I didn't expect them to take off this well, especially freaking Axel's looking great. It's really, really turning, but yeah, these are also super easy to care for, apparently. So if you are a newbie to plants, I think this is a good one. They're really cute. The leaves are really cute, and they grow like the dickens. You get them, and then they just go. You gotta rotate, though, because look, Axel, I'm sorry, you're so crooked. But they have leaves that look like, can you see? See? They have, they're like little pores on it. Maybe for some people that's gross. I don't know, but I kind of like it. The new ones are more waxy, I guess you could say. Yeah, but they're cute, very cute, very aesthetically pleasing. They'll grow more into like trees, but since they're still kind of babying, you can kind of actually, you can see it more with Axel. The part on the bottom, see, is more like a tree trunky kind of, versus like these parts that are so green on the top. But yeah, I'm excited to see how big they'll get, especially Shion. Shion is so small still. But lots of room to grow, né? Yes. So this biggin is Aerith. Look how big. I need to stake her, because this side is just flopped over. This side is poking me in the arm. She's a little out of control. I just repotted her into this giant thing. It's probably a little too big for her, maybe. I don't know. The internet said she needed more width than depth for the pots, so that's what I did. Yeah, I grew her from a tiny seed that I got at, at Target for like 99 cents. And now she's this big thing. I'm very proud of her growth and development. She's gonna have a lot of flowers, but I'll show you some of the buds. You see the buds? Focus, camera. Kind of, you can see. And then the actual flowers that started blooming. I didn't know when they'd all go. They usually come out more pink, and then they get whiter as they have been around in the air and stuff. See, there's some there too. She's so cute. For a mini rose, I expected the flowers to be kind of, ouch, Aerith, ouch, a little different. These look so daisy-like to me, you know? They're nice though, I like them. But yeah, ugh. And then on this side, this one bloomed just this, I think, earlier today. And then all the little buds. You see all the buds are gonna come up. I pruned her. Sometimes you gotta really prune a plant back to get them to flower. Because she wasn't flowering for a while, but she was kind of a mess. So I just like cut a lot of these edges. You can actually see one of them. Yeah, no, you can't. It's fine. Yeah, you can. I actually should have cut it further back. But these, like, there's nothing here. Because once the flower pops off, you cut them, and then it makes, I don't know, the plant's like, oh, I should make more. And they do. It's cool. But yeah, as delicate looking as she is, and her leaves are very cute, she has a ton of freaking gnarly thorns. She's so dangerous, so yeah. Sweet, but will smash you in the face with a folding chair, just like Aerith herself. And if anyone's getting salty, I don't have a Tifa plant, but in the future. This one it's had Aerith vibes, but it doesn't mean that the correct answer is we love all of our girls equally. There's no competition here, okay? Not in this household. So, yeah, this is Aerith. Next one was a gift. His name is Pierre. Look at Pierre. Okay, Pierre looks really bad, and I want to tell you why. Because Pierre has been sprayed with some kind of coloring. I don't know. Why do people do this? Why do you do this? I don't know. See, so all these little peely bits are... He was spray painted green, by the way, when he normally is green. So even more what you doing? I don't know. I've been trying to peel it off without like really disrupting him too much, but I just don't like the way that is. You can kind of see it's like after your hair grows out, after you get it dyed, like you can see this is the natural and this is the dyed part or whatever. But yeah, he's doing better. I think he struggled a little bit with I don't know, being able to absorb stuff because he was painted. I don't know if that's 100% true. Otherwise, we just got off to a rocky start. But more recently, he's grown out and up more. He needed a lot of space because he's a biggin. But yeah, I love Pierre. I just don't understand why people paint plants. But, whatever. I'm hoping that these old dyed layers will kind of fall away and then he can just be his natural, beautiful self. But yes, Pierre. So this is Frisk. They are a variegated rubber tree. I feel like these plants are like very trendy. At least they were. I see them all over the place and people really like them because they have these cute leaves that are very artistic. There's kind of a stripies. You see the little stripes? That's why Frisk became Frisk. Stripes mean kid. So Frisk is kid. Very cute. I love this plant. This plant's one of my favorite plant children, even though it's problematic, I guess, to have faves. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't tell the others. It's fine. They don't need to know. They are so cute, and I want them to get very, very big. I feel like it's gonna happen. We're in a better pot. I'm watering in a way that is better. I think when I first got a lot of these plants, I was just kind of like going off of instinct. But if you don't really know plants, what is your instinct? So I wasn't watering them that much. That's why I think they've recently gotten a lot bigger, but before they were kind of more stunted in growth. So sorry about it. I've learned, I've grown. But yeah, Frisk is so cute. So cute. Cute baby, so cute. Next up is one of my cacti babies. Ta-da! Pierce! Pierce is named after the Pokemon Pierce, the really thin, spiky boy trainer. And I don't know, there's something about, I saw this plant and we just had like a moment and I was like, you're my baby. I'm buying you. And he just reminded me of that. We don't know or care about any other Pierce, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so Pierce almost died when I got Pierce. I thought, well, it's hot and desert-like where I live, so Pierce should be fine outside. So I plopped him down outside in the sun, and he got shrivelly and like the body got really soft. And it was because he got it was too hot and he needed to be watered way more because it was so intensely hot. And me thinking cacti don't need to be watered, I was like, he's fine. He was not fine. He's doing so much better since I moved him inside. I found out later that these cactus, which I forgot the name, but I'll put it here, they need to be gradually introduced to sunlight And I just was like, direct sun for 12 hours. Here you go. Enjoy your new home. So, you know, a learning curve on Mr. Pierce. But, you know, it's fine. You can see, the part that has grown. This is like the new growth part because there's like kind of that quilty part on the body. I don't know if you can kind of see. But yeah, I love him. Sometimes when I get stressed out, I pull his little spikies out, which I don't think is nice, and I shouldn't do that. But it's very cathartic to just pop them out. Ironically, with cacti, the big part, the actual needle part, isn't the big scary. It's these little fluffs around the needle part. Those will get you. And you won't even know where they are. It'll just hurt. You have to be very careful. I had bought cactus gloves just for him and a few others, which we'll see shortly. But yeah, I also like that they have these little nubblies that grow out. And you can see it really on this one, but it's cute. Yes. So this is lovely Pierce. So this next baby I got at the same time as Happy. This one is no. What's in there? Nothing's in there. What's in there? What? Bam! It's a brain. They're actually called living stones. I don't know if you. There we go. There's a focus. Brain. Girl, how can I resist a plant that looks like a brain? I couldn't. They have multiple colorings of this living stone. This is we'll see how it goes. It sounds a little bit difficult to care for in the watering department in that in the winter and summer, like basically no water. And then you water sparingly. This brain has like the hemispheres or whatever. It's gonna split open and then a new one going in the opposite direction will come up and it'll keep going up like this. And then the flower will come out, apparently. I almost got another one, but we're gonna see how one goes and then we'll go from there. There's like different colorings. This one pulled me in because it just looks so much like a brain, but there's like smoother green ones that look like a Yoshi's face to me, so that's another one on my list I want to get. But yeah, I'm excited to see how Noel will go. Another fun fact is Noel is in dirt that's very biological, we'll just say. I tend to use dirt that I don't mind like poop of animals for the most part, but there's something called blood meal and bone meal, which I think you should figure out is just a crushed up, you know. He's in that. I bought a bag on accident, didn't check to the end, and I was like, oh my god. He's more of a carnivore than me. But yeah, so he's I guess he's my little plant body horror type of. I hate this dirt so much. It's really like normal dirt, and I'm sure plenty of dirt have the blood and bone meal, and it's good for plants, but it just grosses me the heck out. I don't mind worm castings. I don't mind the bat guano, but the blood and bone meal is where I cross this. Also, one more fun fact about him: he may be small, and you're like, why did she put him in this? Because he has a giant, long, like brain stem. He's so look like a brain to me. Just the top part is like flat. Because it goes down like this, so there's like a brain stem, and then there's like the roots go really long. Apparently they can get to like 6 inches long underneath these guys. So he needed a lot of space, but it just looks like the nervous system. I don't know, he's like super cool. He's like weird, but like super cool. I don't know, I just adore him. He's like my little weird buddy. So like Pierce, I have other cacti. Ta-da! I put them together. They need to be together. You know why? Because this one's name is Nick. See, Nick. And this one's name is Judy. I actually wanted to have 2 bunny names because they both are very like bun-looking cacti. But I had to name one of them Judy, so then it was like, well, I gotta name the other one Nick. Zootopia is very near and dear to my heart for various reasons. But anyway, these 2 had a rough start. I think they got a little stressed, but now I think things are mellowing out and they should hopefully do well and grow. They haven't grown much because I think the repotting and etc. was a little stressful for them. Cacti need more water than I think I assumed that they needed, so I think I kind of dried them out a little bit, but they've kind of reconstituted back into healthy, I think. Nah. Judy looks super soft and wonderful and nice. She is vicious. She is dangerous. Look at these tiny little thornies, spikies. She looks so soft. The first time I repotted her in the pot she was in before, oh my god. I had so many thorns, maybe like over 10. They're just like tiny, painful paper cuts just all over your hand. And you can feel like they're in there, but where are they? Are they still in my skin? Probably not, but who knows really, because you can never see them. So that's a fair warning to you. The softer and more fluffy they look, the worse that they are. By far. Like, by far. It's so bad. And even now with my cacti gloves, I'm still scared. I'm very scared of Judy in particular, nay. So, yeah, Nick and Judy, so cute. So next up are two of the same type. They're a Kalanchoe Kalandiva. I'm probably really butchering that name. This one we've seen before is Hana. Hana-chan is getting big and tall. Hana, I couldn't wait on, but you can see she's starting to have buds. She has red flowers. She's very cute, very cute. I don't know what happened. She got all like, see, she's like bunched up like this. I don't know if it was like the changing seasons or what, but she's starting to do better. I was really worried about her for a bit. So this is Hana, and the bigger baby, also same type of plant. It says Natalie, but it's a lie. Her name is Lacey. Yes, Lacey is turning. I need to rotate my plants more. This is like me outing myself as I forget to rotate them. You can see she is in bloom. Yes. Look at this beautiful, beautiful white. Kind of like an off-white color. It's kind of blown out from the light, but don't worry about it. She has a ton of buds. As you can see, she only bloomed 2 right now. But I wanted to show her even though not all of them are going. But yeah, she's doing really well. They, I guess, bloom after periods of darkness, so I guess for autumn time is good because there's less light. So you can like force them to bloom if you like stick them in a closet for like 16 hours at night and then bring them out into the sun. I guess that'll help them bloom. I didn't need to do that, it just happened on their own. But yeah, I like the leaves. Are very waxy and they're very cute. They have these little like ridges on the edges. But yeah, my two babies. I feel like I need to like stake her or something. She's like leaning so much, huh? But yeah, Lacey and Hana-chan. Yeah. And last but certainly not least is a very heavy baby. Very big. Can't do this for very long. She's so heavy. It's Eden. Look how beautiful Eden is. Oh, what a darling. What a precious baby. Okay, first off, I got these moss poles, you see? So it helps her kind of grow up in a way, up instead of out. These are little feet. I actually don't know what they're called. They're little roots that grow. Oh, there's a bigger one down here. You can kind of see here. They go into the ground or into the soil or water to get nutrients to her little feet. Many little feet. And they grow little nubblies in all different places. She actually needs to be repot soon. I might do that later today, we'll see. But yeah, because she's just growing so... I just feel like she's really cramped in here. But yeah, she's gotten pretty big. I don't know if I want her to be any taller than this. This is pretty tall. As you can see, she owns my home. She gets say in where she wants to sleep, where she wants to be. But even if I put her down, for body size comparison, she will be taller than me. I feel like if I repot her and in the summer, she will be taller than me. So it's a little overwhelming that if she gets any bigger, will I be able to lift her? I don't think so. But I love her. I love her leaves. This leaf, you can see, is a newer one because it's shiny, it's kind of more waxy, and it's a light color. And then these are darker. They've been around longer. They're thicker too. And apparently the ones that have the holes, the Monstera is kind of like known for, are the top ones. And the reason they have the holes is that the ones on the bottom, that don't have the holes, it's so that light can shine down and have the lower level have sunlight. Otherwise she would block everything. Because see, some of these lower ones, they don't have any holes. At first I thought that was weird, like, am I doing something wrong? But no, I mean, some of them that are lower have it too. But yeah, my pride and joy. I got her and she was so small from Trader Joe's, and look at her now. I love Eden. Eden is like my favorite child. Don't tell the others. Frisk and Eden are up there, but I think Eden is probably my baby because we've been through so much together, né? So yeah, that's my plant fam. At least part of the whole group. There's too many to show in one video. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope maybe this inspired you to get your own plant. I love raising plants. I didn't think I would become this person, but you know, I feel like after 2020, we've all changed and gotten new interests, and I think this plant interest has been very rewarding and fulfilling for me. It's nice to take care of a living thing and watch it grow and flourish. It's very fun. So yes, I recommend getting a plant if you don't have one already. Yes, and tell me which one was your favorite. Out of all of them, who was the shining star? The one that really stood out to you? I would like to know. Yes. So until I see you, whatever I see you next, remember to be kind to others, especially yourself. Take care, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye bye.